Leo. What's up, Leo? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to bring you another July reading. And it is officially Leo season. Happy birthday, Leo. I'm going to have attached to this video a happy birthday message just for you guys, a happy birthday reading. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up. And let's see what we got for you for the rest of July. Now, I also need to let you know that because it is Leo season, you get 50% over readings 2, 3, and 4. Tarot card readings 2, 3, and 4. If you have the following placements in Leo: North Node Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay? Take advantage of that all throughout Leo season. This is a general read. It's not going to resonate with every Leo placement you have. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Switch the roles if you need to, okay? So there's going to be an extended to this reading. The link will be in the box below. What's up with my Leos? Kicking off Leo season. What's going on with Leo? What have they been up to? What kind of energy are they in right now? Let's see. All right, so the first thing we got is Four of Wands. Leo, Four of Wands. This is about party and celebration because it's Leo season, okay? So it looks like a lot of you are in a festive mood for whatever case or another. On top of the fact that your birthday is coming, all right? So some of you could be going on a trip. Some of you could have friends and family coming over. You could have a party. Some of you may be going out with friends and family. A variety of things. But I'm getting here that there is definitely a celebration going on for Leo season. Okay. We have the Death card in reverse underneath the deck here. So, now the Death card in reverse, clarifying the Four of Wands. This could be the fact that you are in the process of transitioning and moving on from a situation, and you're in the midst of that transformation. You're coming out of a kind of a dark stage or a dark state of mind, or just negative energy. But I feel like you're coming out of that, okay? Because we got celebrations here, as well as emotional stability with the Four of Wands. So if this is not about celebrating and things like that, this is about coming out of a transformative state where things are changing for you, and you're getting emotional stability. What's the challenge for Leo? What's the challenge in this for Leo? Some of you could be getting married. Some of you could be getting engaged also. Babies, celebrations, parties. And this is what you need to lift you out of that spirit. Some of you are you're stuck with the death energy here. You're stuck. And this is something that's going to help to raise your vibration. So the challenge is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, I have the King of Pentacles underneath the deck in reverse. Are some of you feeling stuck in a marriage, stuck in a relationship? Because this Four of Wands talks about relationships. It talks about a marriage. It could talk about a long-term commitment. The challenge is the Queen of Pentacles energy. So with feminine energy, it's about your emotions and feelings. So you're not feeling emotionally stable. That's the challenge, is for you to feel that way. Emotionally stable and grounded in your relationship. And as a result, you're taking actions, or actions have been shown that provide lack of stability. Actions have been shown that show that there could be someone who they don't have follow through. They're not able to provide the stability, whether it's financial stability or it's emotional stability, within a relationship. a solid connection. Maybe somebody's having issues expressing their emotions and feelings in reference to wanting something stable. Maybe the challenge is, accepting the fact that you do need and want something emotional and stable. Because some of you could be acting as if, okay, I don't need anybody, I don't need a relationship, or I could just have fun. Some of you are just, out here having fun, celebrating, going to weddings, parties, blah, blah, blah. And it makes you think about your situation and your emotional security, your needs, your financial stability as well, in terms of a relationship. So finding someone you can build with, finding someone that you can connect with. Some of you, this is what you want, but in reality, what you've gotten is somebody who has no follow through, someone who has no goals, no ambition, or they talk a good game, but when it comes to acting that out, you can't get that from them. So this could be someone who might be wanting to come to you about a solid connection, but yet they've not shown and proved to you that this is something that they can handle as far as the stability, the reliability, all of that emotional security and stability that comes with a solid, stable connection. So the challenge is, emotionally, you don't feel that the person who could be coming to you, wanting to marry you, or wanting to propose to you, or wanting to move in, is going to be able to help to provide that stability that you're looking for. It could be somebody who's just after you for your money, after you for your finances. With that death card in reverse that came out, this is something that for a lot of you, you're accepting the reality of that situation, and so you're in a transformative state because you had to get that person out of your life. So your life is changing. Okay, so this is you trying to get emotional stability again in a relationship or in a connection. It could be within yourself as well. Now, let's see what your spirit guides, your guardian angels, and your ancestors want you to embody or want you to take into consideration. What energies do they want you to focus on? What does the universe want Leo to focus on? What energy should the Leo be paying attention to? All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse could talk about a loss of finances, okay? A loss of a job, a loss of a home, a large ticketed item, a loss of a car. It could also talk about a loss of a solid, stable connection. All right, and we have the Six of Cups underneath the deck here. So this could be the fact that you're reminiscing right now. This could be about a lot of you are already out of that relationship, but you're going through the transformative part in reference to it was a relationship that was very unstable. And so you're trying to get stability back within you. And you're also trying to make sure, it's like I feel like you're reminiscing about the instability that the relationship provided, the lack of financial stability and security coming from your other partner. I feel that financial security and stability was one-sided, and you realized that and got out of that relationship. And of course, we can actually cut someone off and move on. But the hard part about moving on and growing and learning from the lesson is getting rid of the emotional connection that's tied to it. So, usually the first stage is you realize that this is not what it is, and then you end up cutting it off. But then after cutting it off, you're at that stage where you're still emotionally detaching from the situation. And so as a result, I feel like you're reminiscing with the Six of Cups energy about what went on in that connection. And you're looking at why it didn't work with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Why it wasn't a solid, stable connection. Again, like I said, it could have been because someone could have been coming to you for financial security and stability, and they weren't able to provide that for you. So you could have had someone who was leeching off of you, looking for a place to stay, looking for a place to live. This could be this person coming back from the past, wanting to move back in with you, wanting to reconnect with you in some way. And now you are plagued with this decision that you have to make. Others of you, this is just you recollecting, okay? and looking back at this and looking at why things didn't work, what went down, why did it go down the way it did, things like that is what I'm feeling here. But let's see where your head is at, Leo. Some of you, you may have children with this person. You may have already been married to this person, and you all are in the process of separating, or you've already separated. Some of you, it may not be marriage. It just may be a long-term commitment where you were together forever. All right, and we have the 5 of Swords in reverse showing up as far as where your head is at. This is telling me that, you're feeling like this is a no-win situation. You're feeling as if, there was a lot of mental stress dealing with this relationship, dealing with this person. All right, we have the Death card in reverse again underneath the deck. So I'm feeling like you're evaluating the part of it where the mind games and the manipulation came into play. That's what I feel like you're stuck on. It's like you're trying to figure out how this person got away with what they did or how they did what they did. You're looking back at that is what I'm feeling here, because that's where your head is at. Again, for some of you, this person, I sense that for some of you, this person may want to reapproach the situation with you again. And this is why you're thinking about, okay, because the 5 of Swords could also talk about wanting to end in the mind games, in the mental manipulation, the one-up back and forth between you two, wanting to end that. So in your head, that's where you are. You want to end that, but you feel stuck in some way, shape, or form about that. It's like you can't shake it for some reason. I feel like that's the nature of this relationship with you and this person. It's like you guys always get to that point where it's all about, who outpowers who and who does, you know what I mean? It's like there's a competition when you guys should be collaborating. And you just can't figure that out. It's like, why is it this way? What is this? Is what I'm feeling strongly. So let's see what's the outcome here. What's the outcome for Leo? All right, that's way too many that turned over. What's the outcome for Leo, please? Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. So I'm feeling like this is an energy of, because this is your energy, Leo, Mars and Leo. But Mars is all about the warrior fighting for what's right, defending what's right. Because that's what warriors do. They fight to protect and defend. All right, Mars and Leo. Mars is a warrior. All right, and you do it in a way that, it's a reflection of who you are. It's like, I have to defend this situation. I have to do what I have to do. But I feel like when it's in reverse here, you're no longer fighting for this relationship. You're no longer fighting to defend this within you. You're no longer doing that. And with the Sun card underneath the deck in reverse, this is your energy as well, Leo energy. It's like you realize that your vision about the situation or what you were seeing was only, it wasn't clear. Okay? So I feel like for a lot of you, you're reminiscing about the situation, just looking back at what you've been through with this person, what went on, how it went down, the actions you took, the actions this person took, why you weren't able to see certain things. Some of you are in the middle of separating or divorcing from this person. Some of you, this already happened. And then for others of you, this is something that may be coming. Okay? So just get in where you fit in. If it doesn't resonate at all, then maybe, watching this again a month from now, which is what I recommend, especially when you watch tarot card videos and you're looking at them for clues into an insight into your situation. You should always look at the ones about a month behind, because maybe you will see a pattern of something that maybe you didn't catch before or that you didn't notice before that went down. People think that, okay, well, I turn on this video, it's a brand new video, it's posted today. Do I resonate with it after I looked into it? No, I don't. Okay, well, maybe you go back a month and look at what you didn't resonate with, especially if you're favorite for your favorite readers. If you remember one that just didn't make sense to you, go back and see if you can catch something out of it, because that will help you to see patterns. Because, when you look at astrology and tarot, all it does is it talks about a potential pattern, a potential opportunity, something that you didn't see because you may not have been following your intuition. But, people usually are creatures of habit, and there's usually certain precautions that they take to go about doing what they're doing, and you may catch that. So with this sun card as the overall energy, the sun card in reverse, to me, this talks about clouded vision. This also could talk about delayed gratification, something that you're working hard to get to, but it's just not happening yet. So that could have been a combination of both, which is why you were fighting so hard for the relationship. Some of you, the relationship started off rocky, and you knew it, but because you were determined to make it work, you continued on and you fought like hell to keep it going, to turn it upside down. I'm sorry, to turn it right side up. Because a lot of you, the relationship started off kind of suspect. And so you're like, okay, well, this person has potential, or I see something in this person that I like, or there was a strong, intense sexual attraction. So a lot of things that were going on that shouldn't have been going on, you let it go, and you're like, okay, well, let's work to fix it. And this is where all this came in. The mind games, the manipulation. Maybe the other person felt like you were trying to control them, and that could have been the case. But it could have been because you were just trying to control the situation because the potential you saw it had. You were trying to direct it in that route. And so, some people may not see it in that light. They may see it as you trying to control things because you are such a powerful energy. You're a fixed fire. So, that comes with a lot of power and potency that a lot of people can't handle, especially when you're dealing with men and it's coming from a powerful woman. The Queen of Wands energy, well, that's Aries energy, but, she represents the fire, okay? Confidence, assurity, assertiveness. She can be aggressive, but she goes after what she wants. And so if you met a man who really didn't have any follow-through in reference to providing that emotional stability, that financial stability, then it's like, because you saw potential in them, you were like, okay, I'll work this out. Yeah, we'll work this out financially. We'll get it together. And so that's when you start fighting for it. But the fighting that you were doing got you in a position where, maybe it felt emasculating to this person. And so as a result, the mental games came on. But the reality is like, you had the potential. You felt that there was potential. I could see where this could go. I see where this could go. But in the meantime, there was also some clouded judgment on the way because you were so focused on making it right that for a lot of you, you couldn't see, whether you were dealing with a male or a female, you couldn't see the red flags. You were looking at the red flags as an opportunity to switch it around, in opposed to, this is the way that it is, it's not going to change, And you were using that Leo fixed energy, that creative energy, to try to flip it, to turn it into a positive. I get that. I so get that. So let's see what these other cards are talking about here. So we have the Sun card in reverse. That could represent the clouded vision of dismissing those red flags, or, trying to work on them to turn them, right side up because you saw potential in the situation. And once you got things worked out, it would be the Sun card, upright. So we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. But this talks to me strongly about you no longer feeling ambitious about the situation, or no longer wanting to put in the work for the situation. It could have also been the person you were dealing with. Maybe they were unemployed. I'm getting, for a lot of you, this was a one-sided situation financially where you were handling the majority of the finances here, whether you were dealing with a man or a woman. But I also feel like with this card, it also shows that, this is where you gave up. This is where you're like, you know what? I have no more interest in this. I have no more desire in this. I don't want this anymore. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, exactly. I don't want this anymore. This is not something I want to be a part of anymore, is what I'm feeling here. And then with the Emperor energy here showing up, a lot of you, this was somebody you were in a long-term relationship with, you were married to, but this could also be you taking action to decide what it is that you want to do. So a lot of you could be going through a divorce right now because we have Judgment here, as well as the Emperor. So this is all about making a decision, taking control of the situation, taking leadership control of a situation, and saying, "Hey, I gotta change this in a way that's gonna benefit me or benefit us." And that may not have worked out. And here's this Death card in reverse again. A lot of you got stuck in the situation trying to fix it. So now you're feeling stuck. It's like, I did everything I can. Some of you are afraid to let this person go. And this could very well be what the universe is telling you. It could be a person, place, or thing. Okay, a potential job or a business venture that just is sucking you dry. Or it could be a person. And you're fighting for it, but it may be meant for you to let it go. And so this is why this Scorpio energy, the death energy, keeps showing up in reverse. You're stuck trying to fix something that can't be fixed. And you're not seeing that. Your vision is clouded. Okay? But for some of you, like I said, you got past that and you realize that this situation was not for you. With the 9 of Cups reverse and the 8 of Pentacles reverse. You realize it's not for you. So you're taking action here with the Emperor energy, and you're, making a decision, a major decision. This major decision here with Major Arcana is going to change your life. Okay, so for some of you, like I said, divorce, separating from this person, because again, with the Death energy in reverse, that's major transformation, a major change that's going to affect your life. And it's a permanent change. So what we're going to do, Leo, is we're going to go into the extended and dig into this a little bit further. Find out, what's going on. For those of you who are in the midst of this situation, we'll get you some advice. And then you can decide what's best for you. For those of you who are reminiscing about this, maybe the extended will bring up some pointers or some ideas that you, or perspectives that maybe you didn't see before, that will help you to get out of that stuck death stage, stuck in reverse. Because some of you, again, you're stuck trying to figure out what happened. Where did I go wrong? What did I do? How could I have changed the situation? How could I've gone about it differently to get a different result? And, clarifying this card in the extended may help with that. So I'm going to go ahead to the extended. The link is in the box below. If this resonated as is, thank you so much for checking it out. Please click the like button and share if you know someone who could use this. Make sure you hit the notification bell if it resonates, because that way you can see all the other placements that I have posted for those that interest you. All right, Leo? So I'm going to go ahead over to the extended. The link's in the box below. I'll see you there, or I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out, Leo.